This presentation of Spree TV Hoops is sponsored by Appalachian Wireless, Bank of the Mountains, Caney Valley Propane, Commercial Bank of West Liberty, Giovanni's of West Liberty, Lewis Law Office, PLLC, Juniper Health, Mountain Telephone, Standifer Builders, Stockyards Bank and Trust, and Walker Crace for Morgan County Judge Executive. We appreciate you choosing Spree TV, your source for all things local. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
February, it's all about connection, and let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
As someone born and raised in Morgan County, I've had the privilege of experiencing this place, not only as a graduate or as a police officer, but as well as a youth coach, as well as a small business owner. Every one of those roles have shown me a different side that makes our county great and special. Community means support. That's the kind that shows up in the stands on Friday night or in a moment of need. That's why I'm committed to serving it, protecting it, and working every day to make sure the future generation have even more than what I had.
Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We are family owned and operated and ready to meet your needs. Our experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer commercial and residential paving without the hassle of a big contractor. We also now offer dirt work services. Call us today for your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezell. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you think Italian, think Giovanni's of West Liberty. If you're in the mood for something yummy, we got it. Choose anything from our wide selection of subs, pasta, salads, calzones, or build your own pizza with all your favorite toppings. Stop by on Sundays for an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. In a hurry? Use our convenient online ordering and drive-through pickup. Giovanni's of West Liberty, the Italian place to be.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
February, it's all about connection, and let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you think Italian, think Giovanni's of West Liberty. If you're in the mood for something yummy, we got it. Choose anything from our wide selection of subs, pasta, salads, calzones, or build your own pizza with all your favorite toppings. Stop by on Sundays for an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. In a hurry? Use our convenient online ordering and drive-through pickup. Giovanni's of West Liberty, the Italian place to be.
As someone born and raised in Morgan County, I've had the privilege of experiencing this place, not only as a graduate or as a police officer, but as well as a youth coach, as well as a small business owner. Every one of those roles have shown me a different side that makes our county great and special. Community means support. That's the kind that shows up in the stands on Friday night or in a moment of need. That's why I'm committed to serving it, protecting it, and working every day to make sure the future generation have even more than what I had.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Rick Mays Gymnasium in Sandy Hook, Kentucky at Elliott County High School. I'm Chris Dickerson along with Skylar Dickerson. We want to welcome you to this Thursday evening 62nd District boys basketball game between Morgan County and Elliott County. Skylar, we're back here in Sandy Hook again. A couple of weeks ago we did Wolfe County and Elliott County over here, and Elliott County's not played a game since then because of the weather, but we're starting to get awful close to the latter part of February in district and regional play, and this game means a lot tonight.
Yeah, it's starting to get into crunch time. You know, the last 3 weeks, the last month of your season is your most important. This is when you make your final tune-ups and get ready for tournament time.
This broadcast tonight's being brought to you by Appalachian Wireless, Bank of the Mountains, Caney Valley Propane, Commercial Bank of West Liberty, Giovanni's Pizza of West Liberty, Lewis Law Office PLLC, Stanifer Builders, Stockyards Bank and Trust, and Walker Crace for Morgan County Judge Executive. Let's take a look at both of our basketball teams here this evening. First chance this season that we've got to see Morgan County in person. Watched them on television quite a bit. Morgan County comes into this game, if you're watching somewhere out of our area, from West Liberty, Kentucky in the 62nd District of the 16th Region, under the direction of head coach Reese Griffith in his 4th season. Reese has an overall record of 67-38 for Morgan County. He's won the last 3 62nd District championships, and he has a 6-3 record versus Elliott County the first 9 times that they have played Elliott since Reese has been the coach over there. Morgan County's record is 10-8 overall on the season. They're 6-6 away from Morgan County, and they've won 3 straight and 5 of their last 6 games. Morgan County comes into this game averaging 66.8 points per game while allowing 66.1, and they have a positive point differential of plus 0.7 points per game. Morgan County averaging 25.2 rebounds as a team on the season. From the floor, they shoot 45.3%, average 23 of 50 from the floor. 3-point baskets, 38.2% on the season for Morgan County. They average making 9 of 26 a game. And from the charity stripe, very good shooting free throw team, Morgan County. Matter of fact, they're 5th in the state of Kentucky, 77.1% from the free throw line on the season, 195 of 253. They average making 10 of 14 free throws per game. Well, Skyler, this team looks a little bit different. They have Aiden Barker in the starting lineup. He's been in for a couple of games now, and Morgan County has really lit the scoreboard up the last 2 games with Aiden. They defeated Round County in double overtime Saturday in Moorhead, 97-95. That was Aiden's first game playing this year. All he did was put up 46 points. He pulled down 9 rebounds, and they followed that up with a victory over Greenup County in West Liberty a couple evenings ago, 77-60, and Aiden Barker had 26 points and 9 rebounds in that game. Morgan County has 4 starters with a 10-point per game or better average, and we always talk about that, especially as we get into February and toward the tournament. When you see a high school team that's got 4 starters that's averaging 10 points a game or better, they're tough.
Yeah, they're tough.
Last game out, again, Morgan County defeated Greenup County 77-60 on Monday evening. Sweet spots on the scoreboard for the Cougars. When they score 70 points or better this season, they're a perfect 7-0. They're 8-1 when they score 65 or more. And on the defensive end of the floor, Morgan County is a perfect 6-0 when allowing 60 points a game or less. Starting lineup, projected starting lineup for Morgan County. Number 1, 6'3" junior Aiden Barker, 36 points per game, 57.8% from the floor, 63.6% from behind the 3-point line, 86.7% from the charity stripe, and 9 rebounds per game. Number 2, 6-foot senior Parker Trusty. Parker averaging 13.6 points per game. He shoots 41.8% from the floor, 36.9% from behind the 3-point line, 87.2% from the free throw line. That leads Morgan County, and 4.7 rebounds per game. Another interesting side note on Parker is 87.2% from the line, as I said, and if he qualified, and in order to qualify for the state rankings, you must average at least 3 free throw attempts per game. He's just a little bit under that at 1.9, but he would be in the top 10 in the state in free throw shooting if he did. Number 3, 6'4" senior Grayson Hampton. Grayson averaging 13.1 points per game. He shoots 50.6% from the floor, 41% from behind the three-point line, 71.1% from the charity stripe, and he pulls down 6.9 rebounds per game. Number 4, 6'2" junior Eli Bradley. Bradley averaging 9.6 points per game, 42.8% from the floor, 32.7% from behind the three-point line, 62.8% from the charity stripe, and Eli pulls down 5.6 rebounds per game. And rounding out the starting lineup for Morgan County, number 11, 5'10" junior Asher Gamble. Gamble averaging 19.2 points per game, 50.8% from the floor, 46.4% from behind the three-point line. Asher shoots 84.4% from the charity stripe, and that's good enough for number 22 in the state of Kentucky, and he pulls down 1.9 rebounds per game. Taking a look at Elliott County, again from here in Sandy Hook, 62nd District, under the direction of first-year head coach Corbin Spencer. Elliott County comes into this game with a record of 10-7 overall, 3-1 here at home, and they're 2-3 in their last 5 games, 6-4 in their last 10. Elliott County comes into this game averaging 61.1 points per game while giving up 50.6 points per game on the defensive end of the floor. Their 861 points that they've allowed on the defensive end of the floor this year is the best in the 16th region, and they're number 19 in the state of Kentucky. Point differential of plus 10.4 points per game, bounce per game. From the floor, they shoot 46.7% as a team. 22 of 48 is what they average per game. From behind the three-point line, 29.2% on 5 of 20. And from the charity stripe, 67.3% on 9 of 14. Elliott County's last game was on Friday, January the 23rd against Wolfe County. They won that here in Sandy Hook 76-52. And they had just completed a 13-game road trip before that game against Wolfe County. Sweet spots on the scoreboard. Elliott County 7-0 when scoring 65 points or more this season, and a perfect 6-0 when allowing less than 50. Projected starting lineup for Elliott County. Number 0, 6'3" senior Tyson Crabtree. You'll hear his name a lot this evening. Leading scorer, 15.1 points per game. Best shooter from the floor, 61.7%. 30.8% from behind the three-point line, 50.8% from the charity stripe. And Tyson also leads Elliott County in rebounding, 10.8 rebounds per game. He averages a double-double, 15.1 points per game, 10.8 rebounds per game. Number 5, 5'6" junior Elijah Faulkner, 7.7 points per game, 38.5% from the floor. 80% from the charity stripe, the best free throw shooter on the team, 1.1 rebounds per game. Number 21, 6'2" junior Lake Atkins, 14.2 points per game, 46.3% from the floor, 35.8% from behind the three-point line, best on the team, 75% from the charity stripe, 3.6 rebounds per game. Number 23, 6'2" junior Ian Griffith, 9.4 points per game for Ian, 51.3% from the floor, 28.6% from behind the three-point line, 67.5% from the charity stripe, 6.2 rebounds per game. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 24, 5'9" junior Ethan Copley. Copley at 5.8 points per game, 35.1% from the floor, 24.6% from behind the three-point line, 80% from the charity stripe, and 2.5 rebounds per game. We'll now go down to the floor and have an interview with head coach Corbin Spencer.
Gymnasium here on the campus of Elliott County High School. Joining us now is first-year coach Corbin Spencer. Coach, how does it feel to be called coach?
It feels good. We have a good group of kids this year. We've been out a couple weeks because of snow, but I'm excited for tonight.
All right. It just seems like just last year before last, you were on the court playing for UPike. So I guess what's the big changes you got to do to go from a player to a coach?
You know, I think I learned a lot in college, especially my last year getting hurt. I was basically on the bench, so, you know, it was really good having that year where I could just learn from my coaches down there, so it helped me a lot.
All right, well, good deal. I guess it's a district game. A lot of people here. It's a big crowd. It's loud. You know all about this. Been here, done that. I guess, what do you got to do, what's your team got to do to get a win tonight?
Treat it like any other game. Nothing special about it. Just another game.
Just another game. There you go. All right. Well, that is Coach Corbin Spencer of the Elliott County Lions. We'll be back with Reese Griffith of Morgan County. You're watching high school basketball on Spree TV, Channel 2.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
Welcome back to Spree TV. We are at Rick May's Gymnasium here on the campus of Elliott County High School. Joining us now is the head coach of Morgan County Cougars, Reese Griffith. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, tell us a little bit about Cougar Pride, the youth program over in Morgan County. When are those sign-ups?
Sign-ups are live on Facebook. Just type in Cougar Pride Youth Basketball, and there's a Google form you can fill out. That's for grades K through 8. I ain't got the form updated for 8th grade yet, but if you have an 8th grader and want to sign them up, sign them up as a 7th grader.
All right, well, sounds good. Hey, I guess you won 3 in a row. You won 5 out of the last 6. So what has been the magic formula here the last little bit for this Cougar team?
Just toughness for 32 minutes. We had a tendency earlier on in the year to take possessions off, and we aren't big enough and tough enough to do that. So we put a big staple on just not taking plays off and being tough the entire way through.
All right, and I guess, it's a district game. It's loud in here. It's a big crowd. It's full. And I guess you've been here, you've done that. So I guess what's your team got to do to get a win tonight?
Just be tough and channel your emotions through the game of basketball. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Just play within the game itself.
All right, well, Coach, good luck to you. We wish you the best.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, that was Coach Griffiths of Morgan County High School there. The Cougars. Hey, we'll be back with a tip-off. We are 2 minutes away from tip-off. We'll have the starting lineups. We'll go back to Chris and Skyler. You're watching high school basketball on Spree TV, Channel 2.
The 72nd meeting between these two schools since the 97-98 season. Elliott County holds an overall edge at 40-31. Second meeting this season, Elliott County defeated Morgan County 67-48 in the semifinals of the All-A tournament at Raceland back on January the 5th. Morgan County is 6-3 their last 9 games against Elliott County, but Elliott County has won 3 of the last 4. Morgan County won the last game they played here in Sandy Hook back on February the 28th. Of last year, they defeated Elliott County 53-50 in the championship game of the 62nd District Tournament. We're getting ready to go silent for the playing of the national anthem and the official introductions of the starting lineup. You're watching Elliott County and Morgan County Boys High School basketball on the Spree TV network. Wherever you may be, thanks for joining along this evening. We hope you enjoy the broadcast. Again, your starting lineups for Morgan County: Aiden Barker, Parker Trusty, Grayson Hampton, Eli Bradley, and Asher Gamble. For Elliott County: Tyson Crabtree, Elijah Faulkner, Lake Atkins, Ian Griffith, and Ethan Copley. Both teams on the floor. Getting ready to jump it up. Aiden Barker moves into the circle for Morgan County. He'll jump against Ian Griffith for Elliott County. And Skyler, when these teams met the last time, Tyson Crabtree had 18 points and 12 rebounds. Ian Griffith had 15 points and 11 rebounds for Elliott County.
You know, we've been saying it as long as I can remember, and, you know, rebounding wins games. So Tyson's got a big chance to be the catalyst out here tonight.
He does.
Really be the change.
We'll toss it up again. We're ready to play here in Rick Mays Gymnasium. Let's play basketball. Opening tip controlled by Tyson Crabtree and Elliott County. Ethan Copley brings it across the timeline. First possession of the evening to Lake Atkins. Atkins with Barker on him. Drives inside the circle, down on the block. Off the glass, blocked by Aiden Barker. And he comes away with the basketball. Barker into the front court, dishes into the corner. Three on the way, no good by Bradley. Offensive rebound, though, and a second possession for Morgan County. Aiden Barker drives in the lane, off the glass and in. Aiden Barker with the first 2 points of the game, and Morgan County has a 2-zip lead. Elliott County with a basketball. Ian Griffith drives down into the paint, and a foul's called on Morgan County. That's on number 4, Eli Bradley.
So, you know, we was kind of talking before the game, thinking that it may get pretty chippy here, and, you know, only time will tell. But, you know, there's a lot of rivalry between Morgan and Elliott.
There certainly is. Basketball loose on the floor, picked up by Crabtree, gets it to Copley on the wing. Ethan throws it to Elijah Faulkner. Faulkner directs traffic, clock winding down under 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. Lake Atkins off a Crabtree screen, 3 on the way and good. Lake with the triple puts Elliott County on top 3-2. Morgan County in the front court. Top of the key, Barker. Drives on Griffith, puts a shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound batted around, whistle stops the play, and we'll see who the foul's on. They'll keep it on that end. The foul will be on Elliott County, on Elijah Faulkner. First foul of the evening on the lines. Bradley will toss it in on the baseline. Gets it into Hampton. Hampton on Crabtree. Backs down in the lane, gives it back to Bradley. Floater on the baseline, good.
It's a good give and go there by Hampton to Bradley. And blocking out Crabtree from playing any meaningful defense out there.
Morgan County goes back up by 1. Faulkner in the corner, 3 on the way, no good. And the rebound comes off to Bradley. Bradley in the front court, drives down the lane, puts a scoop shot up off the rim, no good. Rebound batted around, taken by Faulkner, gives it to Atkins. Lake into the front court. Gets it to Crabtree. Tyson back to Copley. Copley works off the Crabtree screen, pulls up with a 3, good. Ethan Copley with the triple. And Elliott County goes back on top 6-4.
That'll be a foul on Ian Griffith right there.
That'll be his first. And you can feel the electricity in the air here in Sandy Hook this evening.
This is one of the best games in the 62nd District and honestly in the 16th region. Elliott and Morgan County has always been fun to watch.
Hampton on the wing with Crabtree on him. Goes down on the block to Bradley. Back to Hampton. 3 ball on the way. Good. Beautiful shot out of the corner by Grayson Hampton. Morgan County goes back on top 7-6. Already 3 lead changes in this game, and we're not even 3 minutes in. Lake Atkins works off a Copley screen, spins left in the lane, floater block. Crabtree had the basketball and the foul's called on Morgan County. That's on number 3, Grayson Hampton. So Copley will toss it in underneath Elliott County's bucket. Comes out on top to Ian Griffith. Griffith finds Atkins in the lane, 12-foot jumper, no good. Crabtree had his hands on it, couldn't get it. Rebound comes off to Trusty. Barker into the front court, hits Bradley. Bradley in the lane, kicks it back out top of the key. Deep 3, Trusty, no good. Rebound Copley. Gonna walk it into the front. First quarter. Atkins with Barker on him. Ball loose on the floor. What's the call? Jump ball. He calls a foul on Aiden Barker. Barker picks up his first foul. Second team foul on Morgan County. And Copley will toss it in right in front of the scorer's table. Like you said, Skyler, both teams are chippy here to start this game. Lake Atkins off a Crabtree screen. Tried to get it into Tyson. Barker intercepts the pass. Into the front court, Aiden inside the circle. Tried to go underneath, and that pass is picked off by Crabtree. Copley. Faulkner in the lane, off the glass and in. Elijah Faulkner with his first 2 points. And Elliott County goes back on top 8-7. Elijah will walk to the free throw line now and try to complete the 3-point play for Elliott County on the season, 80% from the free throw line. And he makes the free throw. So the 3-point play puts Elliott County up by 2, 9-7. Barker brings it into the front court for Morgan County. Drives on Griffith off the glass, halfway down and out. Griffith with the rebound. Into the front court. Gives it to Lake Atkins, fakes a three, kicks it in the corner. Copley three, no good. Rebound comes off to Bradley. Bradley gets it ahead to Asher Gamble, and they call him for the travel. Well, the turnover gives it back to Elliott County. And a quick-paced game here in the first quarter.
No shortage of entertainment if you've been with us for the past 4.5 minutes.
Good pass from Faulkner to Crabtree. Misses the shot, offensive rebound, back up, no good. But Tyson will shoot free throws. And that's where Tyson really dominated when they played Morgan County in the first game in the paint.
That's what he's got to do tonight if Elliott County wants to win. You know, Ian's already got a couple big rebounds. Ethan Copley got a good rebound off that sharply missed three down there to get the ball back ahead. That's just what these boys got to do. They got to rebound the ball.
Crabtree 50.8% on the season for the 6'3 senior. Misses his first one. As Aiden Witt checks into the lineup for Morgan County for Grayson Hampton. Tyson makes the second, so he splits the pair. And Elliott County has their biggest lead of 3 at 10-7. Barker with the basketball on the right wing. And it's taken away from him by Copley. Ethan into the front court to Griffith. Griffith down on the block to Crabtree. Mismatch in the paint, shot off the glass and in. Crabtree with 3 in the game now, and Elliott County extends their lead to 5. Bradley in the paint, double team, kicks it off the Witt, misses the runner in the lane. Rebound comes off to Lake Atkins. Atkins into the front court. Under 2:40 left here in the first quarter. Lake pulls up just inside the circle, misses the jumper. Barker with the rebound. Aiden quickly into the front court, spins left down the lane. Picks his dribble up off the glass, no good. Crabtree with the rebound. My goodness, what a pace to this game to start. Copley in the front court with Parker Trusty on him. Drives down the left side of the lane, puts it up off the glass and in. Ethan Copley, he's got 5. And Elliott County scored the last 8 to lead by 7, 14-7. Asher Gamble. His pass is picked off by Ian Griffith, and he'll lay it up off the glass. And they call him for the travel. So a turnover on Ian Griffith for Elliott County, and that gives the basketball back to Morgan County. Clock winding under 1:45 left here in the first quarter, and Elliott County leads by 7. Asher Gamble, 3, just right at the top of the key, no good. Crabtree with the rebound. And Lake Atkins brings it into the front court. Bradley on him, Faulkner on the wing, kicks it down again to Crabtree, off the glass, no good. On rebound, back up, no good. And Tyson will go back to the free throw line.
It's another one on Aiden. It's his second.
So Tyson goes back to the free throw line where he split a pair just moments ago. And they've got some mismatches down under the paint and the block, Skyler, and they're taking advantage of it with Tyson.
We've got some subs coming in.
Number 3, Kanan Arrowwood's coming in for Elliott County. Number 11, Caden Slows. Tyson makes them both. He's got 5 points in the quarter, and Elliott County leads by 9, 16-7. They scored the last 10. Barker with the basketball, gives it to Bradley on the wing. Aiden Witt hands it back to Barker, loose, ball picked up by Lake Atkins. Quickly down the left side of the lane, off the glass and in.
Lake's got 5.
18-7, Elliott County. Bradley around Atkins off the glass and in. Good move by Eli Bradley. That stops a 12-point Elliott County run and cuts the lead to 9, 18-9. Caden Slows inside the circle, gives it back to Lake Atkins. 3 ball, Canaan Arrowwood, no good. And it'll stay on this end of the floor with Elliott County. 25.3 left on the clock here in the first quarter. And Skylar, we was talking before the game started. It was a little bit concerning that Elliott County hadn't played a game in 2 weeks, but you can't tell it here in the first quarter.
They haven't missed a beat. Out-rebounded Morgan County already 9-5.
Well, they out-rebounded them in the first game. They played them 31-12. Atkins gets it to Griffith, 10 seconds on the clock. Ian drives in the lane, off the glass and in. Ian Griffith with the power move to the bucket. And Elliott County's up by 11. Bradley, top of the key, no good. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter, which was a very good first quarter for head coach Corbin Spencer and the Elliott County Lions. Your score at the end of 1. Elliott County 20, Morgan County 9, and we'll be back to Rick Mays Gymnasium right after this.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
February, it's all about connection, and let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
So we're back here. It's 20-9, start the second quarter. Elliott County really having a dominant first quarter, pulling down 9 rebounds and Morgan County's 5. Also shooting 7 of 16 from the floor for 44%, 2 of 5 from behind the three-point line for 40%.
Second quarter just underway. Barker with the basketball. Gives it to Bradley. Bradley back to Aiden on the wing. Step back 3 on the way. And it lodges between the backboard and the rim. That'll be a jump ball, and it points back to Elliott County.
So Gage Gamble's coming in for Aiden Witt after that.
Elliott County led by a trio of players with 5 points each in the first quarter. Ethan Copley, Lake Atkins, and Tyson Crabtree. Morgan County was led in scoring by Eli Bradley with 4. Elliott County trailed 7-6 in the first quarter and outscored Morgan County 14-2 from that point on to balloon this 11-point lead as we start the second quarter. First possession for Elliott County. Atkins, Sloas, Griffith, Crabtree, and Arrowwood on the floor for the Lions. 3 out of the corner, Arrowwood, no good. Offensive rebound, back up and in, Crabtree.
There he is.
7 points now for Tyson.
With 6 rebounds. Almost got a double-double, and we're only a minute into the second quarter. That's a turnover in Morgan County.
So Morgan County turns the basketball over. And Elliott County will try to build on this 13-point lead. That's their biggest lead of the game so far. Gage Gamble has checked into the lineup for Morgan County. And that's a turnover for Elliott County. Atkins throws it away.
Just a miscommunication there. You can see him pointing over to the wing. I think there was a missed rotation.
The whistle stops play as both teams bring players in. Gage Gamble, Aiden Barker, Eli Bradley, Grayson Hampton, and Asher Gamble on the floor for Morgan County. Ian Griffith, Elijah Faulkner, Ethan Copley, Tyson Crabtree, and Lake Atkins on the floor for Elliott. Gage Gamble gets it to Bradley. Bradley drives down the right side of the lane, kicks it to Hampton. Hampton in the lane, floater off the glass, no good. Rebound Griffith. Ian into the front court. Copley's calling for it. They give it to him. Lake Atkins, step back three, good. Lake with the triple gives Elliott County their biggest lead, 25-9, with 6:04 left in the second quarter. Coach Reese Griffith takes a full timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back to Sandy Hook right after this.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
As someone born and raised in Morgan County, I've had the privilege of experiencing this place, not only as a graduate or as a police officer, but as well as a youth coach, as well as a small business owner. Every one of those roles have shown me a different side that makes our county great and special. Community means support. That's the kind that shows up in the stands on Friday night or in a moment of need. That's why I'm committed to serving it, protecting it, and working every day to make sure the future generation have even more than what I had.
25-9, Elliott County with a 16-point lead with 6:04 left here in the first half. And head coach Corbin Spencer couldn't have drawn up a better scenario than what this is to start.
No, you're 2 weeks off from your last game. You come back out here and you play your rival and you're up 16. I mean, what more do you ask for?
Asher Gamble drives in the lane, puts a shot up in, and count the bucket. And no, they call it for a travel.
Wow.
Ooh. I don't know about that call. And now a technical foul has been called on Morgan County. We'll walk to the Elliott County end of the floor, and Lake Atkins will shoot free throws for the Lions. 75% on the season. Lake misses the first one. And he makes the second. So Lake splits the pair. He's got 9 points in the game. Elliott County has scored the first 6 points of the second quarter, and they lead by 17, 26-9, and have the basketball. Moving clock under 5:50 left here in the first half. Griffith on the wing, drives around Barker, off the glass, count the bucket. And he'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. And if that foul's on Aiden Barker, that's his third.
So Aiden's going to go in for Aiden.
And Ian Griffith will walk to the free throw line, where the 6'2 junior shoots 67.5% on the season.
Until stats get brought up.
Never fails. Bradley in the front court for Morgan County gives it to Aiden Witt. Witt back to Bradley. Step back three, left wing, good. Beautiful shot. Eli Bradley, he's got 7. 16-point lead for Elliott County. Ian Griffith, 3, left wing, no good. Rebound Aiden Witt. Gets it to Bradley. Bradley in the front court, top of the key. Works off a Witt screen, puts up the jumper inside the circle, no good. And the foul's called on Ian Griffith.
It's a hard thud. It's his second.
Kanan Arrowwood checks back in for Elliott County. And Griffith will go to the bench. Bradley will toss it in. Gets it in to Grayson Hampton. Top of the key, Gamble. Ethan Copley with the foul.
These fouls may not mean a whole lot right now, but when you get into this same position in the fourth quarter, if it's a close game, all these little ticky-tack fouls that you get early really start to hurt you.
Yeah, they do. If you don't have a deep bench, they can hurt you bad. Three ball, Grayson Hampton, no good. Rebound Copley, and they'll call the foul on Asher Gamble. (28-12), Elliott County with a 16-point lead. They led 20-9 at the end of the first quarter. They've outscored Morgan County 8-3 to start the second period. Asher Gamble will pick up Faulkner as he comes into the front court, gives it to Arrowwood on the left wing. Looking underneath as Crabtree circles the paint, gives it to Faulkner. Elijah directing traffic. They're still looking underneath. They're wanting to go down under the bucket. Lake will take it in, dumps it to Crabtree. His shot's no good. And Tyson will go back to the free throw line.
So Aiden picks that one up.
Tyson Crabtree, 6'3" senior. Again, 50.8% on the season coming into this game, makes the first one. As Caden Sloas checks back into the lineup for Ethan Copley. Tyson makes them both. He's got 9 in the game now.
And that's an even bigger deal. You know, we've always went on about Elliott County not having a dedicated big man. Not only is he grabbing rebounds, he's fighting through contact, and he's converting these missed buckets on these fouls he's getting. Big help.
Hampton drives in the lane, spins right, dishes it off the wick, kicks it back out, three ball Gamble, Gage Gamble, no good. Rebound comes off to Arrowwood. And Asher Gamble picks up another foul. And like you said, they may not mean a lot here early, but they really start piling up. So Kanan Arrowwood will go to the free throw line for Elliott County, 56.2% on the season for him. And he misses the first one. Kanan makes the second.
So he's in the scorebook now with his first point.
31-12, the lead 19. Hampton in the front court. Free throw line, picks up his dribble. Three on the way, Asher Gamble. That was partially blocked. Crabtree comes away with the ball and hands it back to Elijah Faulkner. Faulkner walks it into the front court. Kicks it to Lake Atkins on the left wing. Cross court, Arrowwood had a three, didn't take it. And he backs it out and gives it to Faulkner. Elijah directs traffic with Gage Gamble on him. Gives it to Sloas. Sloas to Arrowwood. Inside the paint, back to Faulkner. Three on the way, no good. Rebound taken down by Grayson Hampton. Gets it to Bradley. Eli quickly in the front court. Down the lane, over Sloas and in. Count the bucket. And Eli Bradley will go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. And the foul will be on Caden Sloas.
It's a good move by Eli. It's his 9th point, chance to go to double digits here. And, you know, he's been a lot of fun to watch the past couple of years, watching him mature and getting a lot better at ball handling and just how he's able to control his body in the lane.
62.8% on the season for the 6'2 junior. He makes the free throw and completes the three-point play. He's in double digits now with 10 and leads 31-15. Clock down under 2:40 now left here in the first half. Caden Sloat gives it to Faulkner. Comes near side to Ironwood. Crabtree's calling for it down there in the paint. Let's see if they try to get it to him. Caden Sloat's three. No good. Crabtree got the offensive rebound. They call it a jump ball. And they had him hooked by the arm underneath there too and didn't call a foul. So the possession arrow points to Morgan County.
So Fred comes back in and Aiden Barker from Morgan County comes back in.
Bradley brings it into the front court. Drives down the paint over Ironwood, up and in, and he'll go back to the free throw line. And let's try this three-point play again. Eli Bradley, what a good first half he's having. Kanan Ironwood with a foul. Eli Bradley back at the free throw line. And he makes the free throw.
So turnover on Lake, and it's back Morgan County ball.
31-18, Morgan County's cut the lead to 13 with 2:15 left here in the first half. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back to Sandy Hook in 30 seconds.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
13-point lead for Elliott County, 31-18. They led by 11 at the end of the first quarter. 2:15 left on the clock. And Morgan County will inbounds the basketball. Barker off the glass and in. Good pass by Bradley to Barker coming right down the lane. Aiden's got 4. And the lead's down to 11, 31-20. Clock under 2 minutes now left here in the first half. Lake Atkins gets it in the corner to Griffith. Lake will take that three. This time misses it off the front of the iron. Ball back tap. Loose. Crabtree picks it up, puts a shot up and in. Tyson Crabtree, Johnny on the spot. He's got 11 now. And the lead's back to 13. Grayson Hampton over Crabtree. Count the bucket. What a move by Hampton. Powerful to the basket.
So Tyson picks his first foul up. Grayson's back on the line. Aiden Witt comes in for Aiden Barker.
Grayson Hampton, the 6'4 senior, 71.1% on the season from the charity stripe. And Morgan County can cut this lead to 10 if he converts this free throw. And he does. So they've quietly cut it to 10 as we wind under 90 seconds left here in the first half. Lake Atkins gets it to Faulkner in the corner. 3-ball Ethan Copley, no good. That was our ball. Parker Trusty with the rebound. Trusty in the front court gives it to Hampton. His shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, Asher Gamble back up, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. And that foul's on Ethan Copley. So Asher Gamble walks to the free throw line for Morgan County, 84.4% on the season. First free throw up and good. You put Asher on the line more times than not, it's money.
Yep. Makes them both. So 105, and it's an 8-point game.
(33-25). Faulkner gets it to Atkins on the wing in the corner to Griffith. Clock under 50 seconds now. Top of the key, Copley. Back to Faulkner in the corner, Griffith. They're still looking for Crabtree. They get it to him. He kicks it back to Copley. Had an open three. Thought about it twice. Gives it to Griffith in the corner. Back to Copley. Clock down under 30. Faulkner back to Atkins. Clock under 20. Crabtree comes out to set the screen. Atkins gets around that. Clock to 5. Faulkner, deep three, left wing, good. Elijah Faulkner buries the three to round out the scoring here at the end of the first half. Your score, Elliott County 36, Morgan County 25. We'll go back to the studio for a few commercials and be back to catch you up with all the halftime stats. You're watching Elliott Morgan County basketball on Spree TV.
When you think Italian, think Giovanni's of West Liberty. If you're in the mood for something yummy, we got it. Choose anything from our wide selection of subs, pasta, salads, calzones, or build your own pizza with all your favorite toppings. Stop by on Sundays for an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. In a hurry? Use our convenient online ordering and drive-through pickup. Giovanni's of West Liberty, the Italian place to be.
February, it's all about connection, and let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
As someone born and raised in Morgan County, I've had the privilege of experiencing this place, not only as a graduate or as a police officer, but as well as a youth coach, as well as a small business owner. Every one of those roles have shown me a different side that makes our county great and special. Community means support. That's the kind that shows up in the stands on Friday night or in a moment of need. That's why I'm committed to serving it, protecting it, and working every day to make sure the future generation have even more than what I had.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
Back here at Sandy Hook, halftime, Elliott County with a 36-25 lead over Morgan County. Skyler, what did it look like in the first half?
So it was Elliott County for about the first 13 minutes of the game. Then Morgan County kind of got out of the lull they was in and turned it up and cut the lead down to 11. Elliott County from the floor tonight shooting 12 of 27 from the floor for 44%, 4 of 13 on their three-point attempts for 31%, 8 of 12 from the free throw line for 67%, and 15 total rebounds. Morgan County, on the other hand, shooting 9 of 26 for 35%, 2 of 12 on their three-point attempts for 17%. Hit all 5 of their free throws and pulled down 10 rebounds in the first half. You know, we talked about it we've talked about it for the past 2 or 3 years, me and you have. Rebounding is the catalyst in games like this. The more opportunities you have to put the ball in the bucket, the better chance you have of winning. And when you're not making your shots under the basket, getting these second chance opportunities, you're going to the free throw line and converting. So Elliott County done a good job at this, you know, shooting 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Could be better, but could be worse.
Individual scoring in the first half, first for Elliott County. Very balanced attack. Tyson Crabtree leads them in scoring with 11. 9 points for Lake Atkins, 6 points for Elijah Faulkner, 5 for Ethan Copley, 4 for Ian Griffith, and 1 for Canaan Arrowwood rounds out the 36 points in scoring for Elliott County. Morgan County led in scoring by Eli Bradley. What a first half for him, 13 points. 6 points for Grayson Hampton, 4 for Aiden Barker, and 2 for Asher Gamble. Winds out the 25 points in scoring for Morgan County. Elliott County outscored Morgan County 20-9 in the first quarter. Both teams scored 16 each in the second quarter. Brings us to where we're at 36-25. Biggest leads of the first half, Elliott County's biggest lead was at 28-9 in the second quarter. Morgan County's biggest lead was by 1 at 3-2. We had 3 lead changes early right out of the gate. None since then, and no ties. So that's where we're at the break, 36-25. Elliott County leads by 11. We'll go back and get in 2 or 3 commercials, and then we'll be back to show you the second half, Elliott County and Morgan County, from Rick Mays Gymnasium in Sandy Hook.
When you think Italian, think Giovanni's of West Liberty. If you're in the mood for something yummy, we got it. Choose anything from our wide selection of subs, pasta, salads, calzones, or build your own pizza with all your favorite toppings. Stop by on Sundays for an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. In a hurry? Use our convenient online ordering and drive-through pickup. Giovanni's of West Liberty, the Italian place to be. Standifer Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We are family owned and operated and ready to meet your needs. Our experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer commercial and residential paving without the hassle of a big contractor. We also now offer dirt work services. Call us today for your free estimate. Standifer Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
You know, you can watch our broadcast on one of 3 different ways. You can watch it on our Spree TV cable network that's streaming for Mountain Telephone. We also have 3 local channels on Spree TV. Channel 51 out of Campton shows the Wolfe County basketball games that's broadcast by the Bluegrass Sports Network. Channel 52's in Frenchburg. They show select Menifee County basketball games. The Menifee County High School Media Group does that. And Channel 53 here in Sandy Hook broadcasts select Elliott County basketball games by the Elliott County JAG Student Group. We're also on Facebook, the Spree TV page on it, and on YouTube, the Spree TV YouTube channel. You can watch us any of those 3 ways. And wherever you're at, however you're watching the broadcast tonight, we appreciate you joining in. Hope you enjoyed the first half. Let's sit back and get ready for the second half of basketball. Copley, Faulkner, Crabtree, Atkins, and Griffith on the floor to start the second half for Elliott County. Trusty, Bradley, Gamble, Hampton, and Barker on the floor to start the second half for Morgan County. Elliott County with the basketball, and the second half's underway. Both teams scored 16 points in the second quarter after Elliott County raced out to an 11-point lead, 20-9 at the end of one. Blake Atkins gets it to Copley. Copley to Crabtree at the free throw line, back to Lake. Drives left side of the lane, puts a shot up off the glass, no good. Crabtree had his hands on it, couldn't hold it. Hampton comes away with the rebound. Grayson got his hands on that, he wasn't letting go of it. Morgan County, their first possession in the second half. Bradley with the basketball. Ball was batted around, but he comes up with it, gives it to Aiden Barker. Barker with Griffith on him. He drives him down right side of the lane off the glass and in. Good move by Aiden Barker. He's got 6 points in the game, and it's 36-27. Morgan County's cut it to single digits. Griffith off the glass, no good. Crabtree, offensive rebound, back up and in. Tyson Crabtree, and there's that presence in the paint we was talking about. And Elliott County's just not consistently had that through the years. It makes them a completely different team. Bank shot, top of the key, Aiden Barker drills the 3. He scores the first 5 here in the second quarter for Morgan County. And the lead's down to 8, 38-30. Blake Atkins with the basketball. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Copley gives it to Crabtree in the corner. Faulkner, pull up 3, good. Elijah Faulkner ended the first half with a triple, starts the second half with another. He's got 9 in the game now. And the lead's back to 11, 41-30. Asher Gamble in the paint, spins, kicks it back to Bradley. Bradley drives around Copley off the glass, and then Eli Bradley's having a heck of a game for Morgan County.
Really, he's been the catalyst that's kept him hanging around.
He's got 15 points for Morgan County's 32. Griffith, right elbow, fakes a shot.
Pass.
Crabtree wide open underneath. Ian Griffith with the assist, Tyson Crabtree with the bucket. He's got 15 now. And Elliott County goes back up by 11, 43-32. Barker in the lane, off the glass and in. Aiden Barker's come out with fire in his eyes here to start the second half. He's in double digits with 11. And the lead's back to 9, 43-34. Faulkner in the corner, wide open 3. He'll take it, no good. Rebound chased down by Griffith, and he throws it out of bounds off of Asher Gamble.
So heads up play.
Well, the referee's called a foul on the baseline, too, and that's on Asher Gamble. That's his 4th. So Aiden Witt will check back into the lineup for Morgan County as Gamble will go to the bench with 4 fouls, and that's a big deal.
Big deal.
Copley tosses it, tried to get it in the corner, and Barker intercepts the pass. Aiden brings it into the front court, drives down the lane, kicks it back outside 3 on the way. Bradley, no good. Rebound Crabtree.
That's Tyson's 10th rebound, so another double-double for Tyson.
15 points and 10 rebounds, and we're less than 4 minutes into the third quarter. Copley finds Crabtree on the block, off the glass, count it, and the big guy will go back to the free throw line.
So that'll be on Aiden Witt.
Witt picks up his second. And Tyson will go to the free throw line looking for his 18th point on the night. He misses the free throw. And Grayson Hampton gets the rebound for Morgan County. Into the front court, Bradley. Down the lane, spins left, kicks it to Aiden Witt. Witt double teamed. Gets it to Hampton. He finds Bradley cutting in the paint. Good pass by Grayson Hampton to Eli Bradley. Bradley's got 17. And the lead back down to 9, 45-36. Ethan Copley, 3-ball, no good. Offensive rebound, Crabtree. He put it on the floor, and they're going to take it away from him. And they call him for a travel. He put the ball on the floor, and you can't do that with an offensive rebound. You'll get it knocked away almost every time. And the Elliott County fan section don't like the call, but nonetheless, a turnover on the lines. And Morgan County will try to whittle away with this 9-point deficit.
They've just been hanging around there. Right around 9 points is where this comfort zone's been for the Cougars. But with Eli Bradley, the way he's playing, you know, takes some pressure off the other players, which might open some scoring opportunities for him.
Bradley with the basketball, gives it to Barker. Barker off of a Witt screen, gives it back to Witt, top of the key. Bradley, 3 on the way, good. Boy, Eli Bradley, what a game he's having for Morgan County. He's got 20 now to lead all scores, and looks just like that, the lead's cut to 6, 45-39. Crabtree underneath, up and in. Tyson's got 19.
A good look from Elijah right there, getting the ball to him quick.
And the lead's back to 8. Hampton gives it to Parker Trusty. His three's good. Parker Trusty on the right wing. Drills the triple, his first 3 points of the evening. And the lead's down to 5, 47-42. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here on this one. 47-42. The lead down to 5 here, Skylar. And Morgan County's really cut into this lead here in the first 5.5 minutes of the third quarter.
I mean, they look good, you know. Whatever went on in the locker room obviously worked for Reese and the Cougars. You know, regardless if you're a basketball fan, I love Elliott County. It's where I grew up, where I went to school, and I'd love to see them win. But regardless, it's good basketball we're getting to watch.
It's a good basketball, a big rivalry, and you just knew that Morgan County wasn't going to roll over, and they've not. Elsewhere around the 16th region this evening, boys action. Greenup County travels to Grayson to take on East Carter. Raceland travels to Lewis County to take on the Lions in the 63rd district game. Elliott County with a basketball out of the timeout. Arrowwood gives it to Griffith at the top of the key. Lake Atkins with Barker on him. And they're looking for Crabtree. Griffith drives it in the lane, puts it up, no good. And that ball was tipped back in by Grayson Hampton. They'll give that to Crabtree. But Hampton tipped that Bradley, top of the key, misses the 3. Offensive rebound, extended possession. 3-ball, Hampton, good. Grayson Hampton with the triple. He's got 9. And the lead's down to 4, 49-45. And the whistle stopped the play. What's the call here? Kanan Arrowwood picks up the personal foul. So Morgan County will retain the possession now. Barker on the wing, top of the key, Trusty, 3, no good. And the basketball is controlled by Lake Atkins. Atkins into the front court. Off the glass and in. Lake's got 11 now. The basket's no good. The foul is on the floor. That foul's on Lake Atkins. That's his first. 51-45, Elliott County with a 6-point lead. 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Bradley gives it to Aiden Witt. Witt back to Barker. Barker drives down the right side of the lane over Crabtree, no good. Griffith with the rebound. Ian into the front court, down the right side of the lane. Tried to go to Crabtree. Pass picked off by Bradley. He gets it ahead to Barker. And it goes out of bounds, but they call the foul on Arrowwood on the push.
So the Morgan County crowd's really starting to wake up, and you can feel the tension in there.
Third foul on Arrowwood. And there's the 32nd timeout being taken. 1:18 left here in the third quarter. 51-45 Elliott County. Let's get in a quick commercial.
As someone born and raised in Morgan County, I've had the privilege of experiencing this place, not only as a graduate or as a police officer, but as well as a youth coach, as well as a small business owner. Every one of those roles have shown me a different side that makes our county great and special. Community means support. That's the kind that shows up in the stands on Friday night or in a moment of need. That's why I'm committed to serving it, protecting it, and working every day to make sure the future generation have even more than what I had.
Elliott County led by 11 at the break. Morgan County's cut that lead to 6 with 1:18 left here in the third quarter. And Parker Trusty will toss it in out of the timeout on the Morgan County end of the floor. Floats it in to Aiden Barker. And an offensive foul called on Grayson Hampton. That's his third by my count.
Yep.
And Elliott County has the basketball in a 6-point lead. Clock down under 1:10 left here in the third quarter as Lake Atkins comes into the front court. Off the glass, no good. Foul, I think that'll be on Parker Trusty, I believe. No, it's on 33.
On Aiden Witt.
I thought the one official pointed at Trusty, but Aiden Witt picks up the foul. That's his third by my count. And Lake Atkins will walk to the free throw line for Elliott County. 6'2" junior makes his first one. Lake with 12 points in the game now. Give him 13, and the lead's back to 8. 53-45. Clock goes under a minute as Barker comes into the front court. Gives it to Hampton, give and go, back to Barker. And they'll call Lake Atkins for the foul. So that's Lake's second. Team foul number 4 on Elliott County. Bradley tosses it into Barker. Top of the key, Trusty. Wide open three, good. Parker Trusty, and if he gets hot, he can absolutely fill it up. He's got 6, and the lead's down to 5, 53-48.
Yeah, when Parker gets to go, and he becomes a problem.
And Lake will go back to the free throw line to shoot free throws.
So Eli Bradley will pick that one up.
That's his second. And Atkins just made a pair here just a minute ago. Makes the first one. Lead back to 6, 54-48. Lake with 14. And Atkins makes them both. He gets a friendly roll. 15 in the game. And the lead 7, 55-48. Clock down under 25 seconds now. Clock under 15. Barker directing traffic. Ian Griffith on him. Clock down to 10. Just inside the circle. Jump shot good by Grayson Hampton. Lake Atkins, 3 at the buzzer. It counts if it goes. It don't. Into 3 quarters, Morgan County cuts into that 11-point lead, cuts it down to 5, 55-50. Elliott County will be back with the 4th quarter right after this.
Stanford Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We are family owned and operated and ready to meet your needs. Our experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer commercial and residential paving without the hassle of a big contractor. We also now offer dirt work services. Call us today for your free estimate. Stanford Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
Morgan County scored 25 points in the first half and trailed by 11, 36-25 at the break. They hang 25 on the scoreboard in the 3rd quarter and cut this lead to 6, 55-50 as we go to quarter number 4. Skylar, what'd you see?
Well, you know, we was talking about Elliott County dominating the first half. Morgan County woke up, came out of the locker room hungry. They cut it to 5. You know, a couple of the boys are in foul trouble. Aiden's got 3, Grayson's got 3, but if they can stay out of it, this could be a very competitive game these next 8 minutes.
Tyson Crabtree with 21, Lake Atkins with 15 for Elliott County, Eli Bradley with 20, Grayson Hampton 11, and Aiden Barker 11 for Morgan County as we start the 4th quarter. Barker off the glass, no good. Give the foul to Ian Griffith on the push. And Barker will go to the free throw line. Griffith picks up his 4th by my count. And Aiden Barker can cut into this 5-point lead. 86.7% on the season for the 6'3" junior. Makes the first one. Barker with 12 now. Make it 13 for Barker, and the lead's down to 3. We've got a ball game here as we go into the final 7 minutes and 30 seconds of the 4th quarter. Elliott County with a basketball. We're looking at Crabtree down there on the post. Hampton's bird dogging him in the paint. Atkins will back it out with Bradley on him. Drives down baseline, shot off the glass and in. Lake's got 17. The lead's 5, 57-52. Hampton on Crabtree on the block, spins left, shot up and in. Beautiful move by Grayson Hampton as he goes to the rim. He's got 14. Lead back down to 3, 57-54. Lake Atkins off the glass, no good. And they'll call the foul on Grayson Hampton, I believe.
Yep, it's his 4th.
So Grayson's got 4. Asher Gamble's got 4 as well. And the lead's 3 as Atkins goes to the free throw line. First one's up and good. We talked about that at the start of the game, how big these free throws can be coming down the stretch in a game like this, and here we are. 59-54. Lake makes them both.
Big free throws right there.
He's got 19 now for Elliott County. And Barker's in the front court for Morgan County. Clock winding down under 6:40 left here in the 3rd quarter. Griffith knocked that ball away and picks it up. Turnover for Morgan County. Down the lane, Griffith dished it off to Crabtree, but a whistle stops the play, and the referee on the far side calls the foul.
It's on Gage Gamble.
Gage picks up his first, and Ian Griffith will go to the free throw line. 6'2" junior makes the first one. Ian makes them both. Lead back to 7. Ian Griffith with 6. 61-54. Bradley, top of the key, 3, no good. Rebound Faulkner. He gives it to Griffith, and Ian will bring it into the front court. Crabtree comes out to set the screen. Copley hands it to Faulkner. Faulkner to Crabtree. They play around the circle. And Gage Gamble picks up his second foul. As Asher Gamble checks back into the lineup now for Gage. And remember, Asher has 4 fouls on him. Both him and Grayson Hampton with 4. Faulkner at the top of the key. Clock under 6 minutes now left in regulation. Copley gives it to Atkins. Lake spins in the lane. Gets it to Crabtree, top of the key. Finds Griffith on the wing. Ian drives in the lane, spins right, puts a shot up, no good. And they call him for the travel. So Elliott County turns it over. And Morgan County will try to whittle this 7-point lead down with 5:35 on a moving clock here in regulation. Asher Gamble off the glass, no good. Rebound Griffith. Ian Griffith kicks it back to Lake Atkins on the wing. Atkins with Presty on him, and he backs it out. Elliott County's in no hurry. Crabtree in the free throw line. Gives it to Copley. Ethan back to Crabtree, top of the key. Now back to Ethan. .30-second timeout taken by head coach Corbin Spencer. We'll take it with him. We'll be back to Sandy Hook right after this.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
February, it's all about connection, and let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Well, those sweet spots on the scoreboard we was talking about before the game are just starting to creep into play. Elliott County 7-0 on the season when they score 65 or better. Morgan County is 8-1 when they score 65 or better. That ball was deflected out of bounds, and Copley will inbounds it right in front of the Elliott County bench. Gets it into Faulkner. And again, another timeout taken by Elliott County. This is a full timeout, so we'll get in a full commercial break. 4:44 left in the fourth quarter. 61-54 Elliott County. We'll be back to Sandy Hook right after this.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate it.
Elliott County inbounds out of the timeout. They lead by 7 as the clock ticks ever lower. 4:35 left on a moving clock. Fourth quarter. Lake Atkins gives it to Crabtree. He kicks it to Ian Griffith. Griffith with Trusty on him. Way out on the right wing, spins around Trusty, drives in the lane, off balance shot, no good, rebound Bradley. Bradley down the left side of the lane, kicks it back outside to Asher Gamble, top of the key, Hampton. Drives around Crabtree, that shot was blocked by Ian Griffith out of bounds. And it'll stay on the Morgan County end, but Ian swats that out of bounds. And with 4:05 left on the clock, Bradley tosses it in to Barker. Barker gets it to Hampton. Back to Aiden. Aiden drives in the lane, puts a shot up off the glass and in. He put that up and muscled it in. The lead's cut to 5, 61-56. Griffith works around the Crabtree screen, gives it to Copley. Copley to Faulkner. Back to Copley, baseline underneath Crabtree. Ball goes out of bounds off of Crabtree over to Morgan County. And Morgan County can cut it to 3 here, maybe even 2 if they can hit a 3. This game far from over. It's just now getting started.
Just now getting to the fun part.
Clock winds under 3:20 as Barker brings it into the front court, drives down in the lane, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound Ian Griffith. They missed a golden opportunity there. Griffith walks it into the front court. Double team, tried to throw it to Copeland and throws it away. Asher Gamble picked off the pass, brings it into the front court, gives it to Bradley, fakes a 3, drives in the lane, floater up and good. Eli Bradley with 22 points. And the 30-second timeout taken by Morgan County. Let's get in a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
As someone born and raised in Morgan County, I've had the privilege of experiencing this place, not only as a graduate or as a police officer, but as well as a youth coach, as well as a small business owner. Every one of those roles have shown me a different side that makes our county great and special. Community means support. That's the kind that shows up in the stands on Friday night or in a moment of need. That's why I'm committed to serving it, protecting it, and working every day to make sure the future generation have even more than what I had.
Back here in Sandy Hook, 2:49 left in regulation play, 61-58, Elliott County with a 3-point lead. And they've led since early in the game at 8-7. They've led by as many as 19, but Morgan County has played a very spirited second half and cut this lead down to 3. Copley gives it to Griffith. Griffith with Asher Gamble on him. And there's another turnover for Elliott County. Morgan County brings it into the front court. Grayson Hampton on the block, up and in. Count it, Grayson Hampton. He's got 13 and the lead's down to 1, 61-60. And I'm impressed with the second half Morgan County's had here.
Quite excellent.
And a whistle stops the play. I thought he called a foul, but Elliott County calls a timeout. And we'll take it with them. We'll let them sort it out. We'll be back to Sandy Hook here in just a moment.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
(61-60), Elliott County with a 1-point lead with 2:03 left on the clock, and Copley will toss it in right in front of the Elliott County bench. And this game's got just as close as you can get it. Morgan County's not led since they led 7-6 early in the first quarter, but they're 1 point away from coming all the way back from 19 down. Clock winds under 2 minutes. Atkins has it batted away, chases it down. Gives it to Griffith. Ian Griffith walks it back to the timeline. He's double teamed, gets it to Crabtree. Faulkner, 3-ball, top of the key. Good! Elijah Faulkner buries the 3. He's in double digits with 12, and the lead's up to 4, 64-60.
He's a big-time shot there by Elijah.
Hampton gives it to Bradley. Bradley brings it out in between the circles. 1:15, the clock moving. Foul away from the ball. That's on Ethan Copley. Copley picks up his 3rd. Second team foul on Elliott County. Aiden Barker. Clock down under 1:10. Barker drives Griffith down on the block, kicks it back out on the wing to Bradley. Bradley fall away jumper in the lane, no good. All kinds of contact. Crabtree picks up the basketball. Here comes Lake Atkins into the front court. Whistle stops the play, and we'll see when they get the pile sorted out what they've called, and the referee calls a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it on the Elliott County end of the floor. 46.7 left on the clock as Copley will toss it in underneath the bucket. What a good game we've had here in Sandy Hook tonight. Copley comes out on top to Crabtree. He picks his dribble up, gives it to Griffith. And Eli Bradley will foul Ian Griffith. That's Bradley's 3rd. Only the 4th team foul. And here's where I don't like the bonus going by 5 fouls a quarter. It really hurts the team in the 4th quarter.
Yep.
It really changed the ending of a lot of these games when they changed that rule. Griffith drives down the lane, puts a shot up off the glass. No good. A lot of contact, no call. Barker off the glass, in. Aiden Barker with the bucket. Barker's got 17 now, and the lead's cut to 2 at 64-62. Skylar, this second half has been all you could ask for.
It's great. If you're a basketball fan, you're loving every minute of this.
Elliott County led 20-9 at the end of the first quarter, and they led also by 11 at the break, 36-25. Morgan County put 25 points on the board in the 3rd quarter and cut that lead to 5. And now they've got it down to 2. 28.9 seconds left on the clock, and that's an eternity of time. Copley will throw it in for Elliott County. Morgan County will pick up full court. Copley gets it into Griffith, to Lake Atkins, and they'll foul Lake, and he'll walk to the free throw line. That should put him in the bonus. Is that foul on Parker Trusty?
Yep.
So Lake Atkins goes back to the free throw line. He's been there frequently tonight, 75% on the season. 65-62. He makes the first. This one's a big one. This one makes a 2-possession game if he can make it. Lake has 20 points in the game. Give him 21. He matches the number on his jersey, and it's a 4-point, 2-possession game. Gamble, 3, top of the key. Good, Asher Gamble. From the other side of the town bridge, drains that. And it's 66-65. Elliott County's leads back down to 1. 14.9 seconds left on the clock. We'll take a quick timeout and be back right after this. Big shot. Asher Gamble shoots 46% from behind the three-point line coming into this game, and you can see why he buried that from deep in the top of the key. Elliott County gets the ball in, and Aiden Barker will foul Adkins, and he'll walk to the other end to shoot free throws.
Just 2 more huge ones.
Barker with his 4th foul. Adkins goes back to the free throw line. He's got 21 points in the game. Makes the first. Lead back to 2, 67-65. 13.3 left on the clock. Lake makes them both. He's got 23, and Morgan County needs 3. Bradley takes it top of the key, no good. Long rebound chased down by Hampton. He throws it up out of the corner, no good. And Tyson Crabtree brings down the rebound, and he's fouled by Parker Trusty with 2.5 seconds left on the clock. So Crabtree with 2 big free throws here coming up. If he can make one of them, it'll make it a 2-possession game with 2.5 seconds left on the clock. Nice. And he makes the first one. Crabtree with 22 for Elliott County. He makes them both, and Elliott County's made their free throws coming down the stretch. Barker, half-court 3 at the buzzer, no good. And your final score from here in Sandy Hook, what a good game this was. Morgan County almost brought it all the way back. 70-65, Elliott County is a winner here in Sandy Hook. We'll be back to wrap it up here in just a few moments.
Caney Valley Propane, located near West Liberty, is here to take care of all your propane needs. We offer tank fill-ups for home or business. Stop by our office and we can fill up your cylinders too. Need an upgrade or don't have a propane system? We can set you up with a new, efficient system for your home or business. We also sell and service wall heaters, fireplaces, and gas logs. So don't get left in the cold. Call Caney Valley Propane.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you think Italian, think Giovanni's of West Liberty. If you're in the mood for something yummy, we got it. Choose anything from our wide selection of subs, pasta, salads, calzones, or build your own pizza with all your favorite toppings. Stop by on Sundays for an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. In a hurry? Use our convenient online ordering and drive-through pickup. Giovanni's of West Liberty, the Italian place to be.
February, it's all about connection, and let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
When you agree, it can be drama-free. Uncontested divorces starting at $500. Simple, straightforward, professional, statewide. Call John D. Lewis Jr., Main Street, Sandy Hook. This is an advertisement.
Hi, I'm Brock Littrell, President of Commercial Bank of West Liberty. For more than 100 years, we prided ourselves on treating our customers like family. The technologies we offer afford you the ability to bank with us from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Angie Pendergrass. I'm the CFO of Commercial Bank, and we are constantly looking for new technologies to improve our efficiencies and our bottom line, but more importantly, it allows us to spend more time with our customers.
Hi, I'm Howard Elam, CEO of Commercial Bank. I'd like to thank you for trusting us with your banking needs.
Standard Builders is the area's best general contracting and paving company, serving you since 1965. We are family owned and operated and ready to meet your needs. Our experienced staff has the expertise to do the job right, no matter the size. We offer commercial and residential paving without the hassle of a big contractor. We also now offer dirt work services. Call us today for your free estimate. Standard Builders is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Good luck to all athletes this season.
My family began their relationship with Stockyards Bank many years ago with my grandmother, and that passed down to my parents being customers there. Then as a young adult, I began doing business with Stockyards Bank. I would just like to thank Stockyards Bank for being there for me over the years and through the generations, and to know how much I appreciate doing business with them.
Back here in Sandy Hook, and what's been a very entertaining basketball game here this evening, Elliott County beats Morgan County by 5, 70-65, but it wasn't that easy, Skylar.
That it wasn't. You know, the scoreboard doesn't always represent how the game goes. It was a battle. Elliott County kind of coasted through the first half. Morgan County came back in the second half, said, hey, we're no blowover, came back and got it close. And Elliott County edged out and got the win.
What do you got on the final team stats? These all unofficial.
So the team stats for tonight, Elliott County ended up shooting 21 of 44 from the field for 48%, 6 of 18 from behind the three-point line for 33%, 22 of 27 from their free throws of 81%, pulled down 26 rebounds, had 9 assists and 11 turnovers. Morgan County, on the other hand, they shot 25 of 54, which isn't a bad percentage. You know, they shot 35% in the first half, come back and shoot 57% in the second half. All they needed was a couple more minutes. You know, we was talking off air. If there'd have been 2 or 3 more minutes to this game, there's no telling which way it would have went. They shot 8 of 25 from the floor from the three-point line for 32%, made all their free throws, pulled down 17 rebounds, had 12 assists and 8 turnovers.
So the final rebounding numbers team-wise was what for each team?
It was 26-17.
26
County
to 17.
pulled down 8 offensive rebounds to Morgan County's 3.
Elliott County out-rebounded them the first time they played at Raceland 31-12, and that was a big difference in this game tonight. But I'm telling you, if there would have been Just another couple of minutes in this game, we may have had a different outcome, but there wasn't. 2 more minutes, and Elliott County wins this game by 5. Individual scoring in the game. First, for Elliott County, they had a pair of players with 23 points. Tyson Crabtree with 23, Lake Adkins with 23, Elijah Faulkner with 12, 6 points for Ian Griffith, 5 for Ethan Copley, 1 for Kanan Arrowwood. Rounds out the 70 points in scoring for Elliott County. For Morgan County, they were led in scoring by Eli Bradley with 22 points, 17 points for Aiden Barker, 15 points for Grayson Hampton, 6 points for Parker Trusty, and 5 points for Asher Gamble. Rounds out the 65 points in scoring for Morgan County. We was looking at the sweet spots on the scoreboard when we come into this game, and Morgan County had been 8-1 when scoring 65 points or more, so they fall to 8-2. Elliott County improves to a perfect 8-0 on the season when they score 65 points or more. Elliott County led 20-9 at the end of the first quarter. It was 36-25 at the break. Both teams scored 16 in the second quarter. Morgan County outscored Elliott County 25-19 in the third quarter, cut that 11-point lead to 5 at 55-50, and in the fourth quarter both teams scored 15 points, thus your final 70-65. Biggest lead of the game was Elliott County at 28-9. Morgan County's biggest lead was by 1 at 3-2. We had 3 lead changes, but Morgan County cut the lead all the way down to 1 at 61-60, and Elijah Faulkner hit a massive triple from the top of the key to give them a 4-point lead in this game with the clock winding down under 2 minutes. 70-65 your final score. With the victory, Elliott County improves to 11-7 on the season. They've won 2 straight. They improved to 2-1 in district play and 6-4 in 16th region play. Morgan County falls to 10-9 with the loss. That snaps a 3-game winning streak for the Cougars. They fall to 1-2 in 16th in district play and 5-5 in 16th region play. Big game here tomorrow night in Sandy Hook. Elliott County right back in 62nd district action. They take on the number 1 seeded team currently in the 62nd district, the East Carter Raiders. East Carter 4-0. Elliott County improves to 2-1. So the district's not quite over yet. It's getting close, but not quite. That game will tip at 7:30 here at Rick Mays Gymnasium. Morgan County will be back in action tomorrow night as well in West Liberty. They go right back into the 62nd district as well as they take on the West Carter Comets. Next broadcast, West Carter and Morgan County will be on Channel 2 tomorrow evening at 7:30 at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. And the Elliott County Lady Lions and the Elliott County Lady Raiders will be on the Sandy Hook channel on 53. The Go Radio feed will be on beginning at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. You can catch the Elliott County Lady Lions and the East Carter Lady Raiders. So I'm Chris Dickerson, along with Skylar Dickerson and the rest of the Spree TV crew. We hope you've enjoyed this game this evening wherever you've been watching from across our viewing area in Elliott, Morgan, Menifee, Wolf, and parts of Bath County, or if you've watched us on the internet, on YouTube TV or Facebook, wherever you've been, we appreciate you joining in. We hope you've enjoyed the game. 70-65, your final, Elliott County over Morgan County. Have a good evening, everyone.